Muslims rely on translations to understand Islam. They basically practice a translated version of their religion. But here's the issue: the Qur'an, the Sunnah, the words of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, they weren't revealed in English.
هذا ممكن هنا ليس مشكلة يعني أنا يعني 18 years old.
Yeah, that was me. I was 18, trying to practice a religion I couldn't fully understand. Everything I knew was a translation. It was filtered, it was incomplete. And I always wondered, what am I missing by not being able to read it directly? Then I heard the scholars speaking about the Arabic language, urging us to learn it not as a luxury, but as a lifeline. Because the Islamic translation is just not the same. So here are 10 quotes that changed everything for me. So perhaps you can be reminded and know that Arabic is not just grammar, it's your connection to Allah. So if the Quran feels distant and foreign, maybe this is why. The first quote is by Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah. Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, he says in his own words, اعتياد اللغة يؤثر في العقل والخلق والدين تأثيرا قويا بينا ويؤثر أيضا في مشابهة صدر هذه الأمة من الصحابة والتابعين ومشابهتهم تزيد العقل والدين والخلق. So Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, he says that اعتياد اللغة, basically getting accustomed to using the Arabic language as your form of communication, as your form of reading, as your form of understanding the deen, as your form of talking to your creator, has a great effect in your intellect and mannerisms and character, and your deen as well, your level of practice. Now, so basically, it makes you more intelligent. It gives you better akhlaq, because the Arabic language has a lot of ta'birat, a lot of expressions that when you use them, it just makes you a more eloquent human being, a person with better manners. And in terms of your religion, in the language, if in the context of Islam, it has a lot of dhikr in it. And I was talking about this a few days ago about someone, and we were saying how, subhanAllah, if you speak in Arabic, it's so normal to make dua for the person you're talking to. Assalamu alaikum fi hayyak Allah. May Allah keep you alive, give you life. طال الله عمرك طال عمرك. May Allah give you long years. عافاك الله, Allah يعافيك, Allah يعطيك العافية. There is responses to it. May Allah keep you safe. May Allah keep you safe as well. سلمك الله. May Allah. It's so easy to speak and say 15 du'as in the space of 1 minute when speaking Arabic. However, when you speak in English, if you translate it, you become almost weird by using so much dhikr of Allah when talking. If you say, hey, assalamu alaikum, how you doing? May Allah bless you. May Allah keep you safe. How you doing? How's your parents? May Allah bless your parents. May Allah give you long life. How is everything? How is everything doing? MashaAllah, may Allah keep you safe. May Allah give you safety. It's like, okay, oh, brother, you're making too many du'as, which should be normal, right? Because it's dhikr of Allah and it's du'a for the person. But it's very rare to see somebody that speaks English and keeps on saying, may Allah bless you. May Allah reward you for everything you do. May Allah bless you. How are you doing? Everything good? MashaAllah. May Allah protect your parents. How are they? Okay, oh good. It's heavy, it's weird, it's heavy on the tongue. And so with the Arabic, even children would use these terminologies. And so the dhikr is continuous. So you are always reminded by Allah Azza wa Jal. So imagine if you are about to get into something, that's haram. And it's such a natural thing to say, Allah, Bismillah. In the Arab world, it's very simple to say, to let somebody come in the door or whatever. Bismillah, tfaddal. Bismillah, in the name of Allah, come in. In English, it would be weird to say, oh yes, please, job interview. Yes, please sit down. In the name of God. Come on, sit down. I was like, what? What you mean in the name of God? So this way it has an effect in your deen, because you are continuously reminded by Allah Azza wa Jal. And obviously, أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ, isn't that with the dhikr of Allah, the hearts become soft. And so if in the language itself there is a lot of dhikr, your heart will obviously be soft. As a result, your deen becomes better, your practice and how submitted you are to Allah. Then Shaykh Islam ibn Taymiyyah, he continues, he says, there is a strong qawi bayyin, and his bayyin is zahir, is clear, the effect that Arabic has on this person. And actually I would show you how I was before I learned the Arabic language in this clip.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Smart girl, smart gets on your brain, motherfucker.
And then this video is literally just about 2 years after having learned the Arabic language and having used it as a tool to basically gain more knowledge.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Qur'an فَاعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ لِذَنْبِكَ.
And then Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he says وَيُؤَثِّرُ أيضا في مشابهة صدر هذه الأمة من الصحابة والتابعين. And it has an effect as well because it brings you closer to be similar to the first generations, the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the tabi'een, and those who saw the companions but didn't see the Prophet, which was the 100 years after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away. And the fact that you are, you look like them and adapt a lot of resemblance of these people, these as a result, it increases your aql, your intellect, your deen, and your khuluq, as mentioned in the beginning. This is the first quote. The second quote by Al-Imam al-Shafi'i, he says, أصحاب العربية جن الإنس يبصرون ما لا يبصر غيرهم. Al-Imam al-Shafi'i, he said that the people of Arabic, i.e. the people who gives interest in learning the Arabic language and know the Arabic language, they are the jinn of amongst the mankind. Now, jinn, they are known to have traits that human beings don't have, like being able to move from one place to another super fast, being able to have super, what is the word I'm looking for? Super normal, super levels of and traits of intelligence and speed, and being from one place to another and being able to do all of the different things that the jinn have been given the capacity to do by Allah Azza wa Jal, which the mankind doesn't have. And so Shaykh Imam Shafi, he says that the people who know the Arabic language, they are like the jinn, but amongst mankind, because they see what others don't, i.e. they can go deep in meanings in the Qur'an and in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that the regular person is not able to see because he lacks knowledge of the Arabic language.